All right, guys, welcome to Achilles Safe Haven. We have an AMA with the Heroes of Arcan team. Just a reminder, an AMA is never an endorsement. Nothing you guys hear here is financial advice. This is a chance for my community to ask questions. We have the CEO of Heroes of Arcan joining us. CEO, take it away.
Hey everyone, I'm super happy to be here and to have the opportunity to talk about this project that is Heroes of Arcan. So my name is Thomas Joe. I'm the CEO and the founder of the project, and honestly, I just can't wait to show you all of this about this project. It's been more than, let's say, 6-7 months. We are working like 24/7 on it, and I want to really and strongly want to put important on the 24/7 because really we are working a lot, and we are super happy and super proud to be here today and present you this amazing project. So I'm gonna introduce myself a little bit before, like this you will have a better overview of my path of my experience in the field. So my name is Thomas Joe.
Oh, buddy, I think you're back. Yeah, your microphone.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, don't worry if I get kicked out. I will always come back. But yeah, so my name is Thomas Joe. I'm French, so maybe you will recognize with my accent. I'm 29 years old, and I own 100,000 followers on my YouTube channel in French. I talk about how to make money online, how to make online businesses, how to make marketing. So it's very important for me. And I went into crypto in 2017 only because back then I just started my company and I wanted to invest a little bit. But I don't know if you remember, but in France it was the case. So maybe in your country too, to invest in the stocks market, you will need like 5 grand, 10 grand, or 3 grand before starting, and I didn't have that money before, so I just invest in crypto because you could invest on Coinbase with $10, so it was pretty good. And yeah, so that's how I started in crypto. Obviously, like everyone, I was not educated and I sell everything back when I took a profit. Stupid me, but it's life. And then I came back in crypto in August 2020, and I went back hardcore. So I got more experience with businesses, I got more money too. So that's why I came back, and I really study a lot, like between 5 to 7 hours since that time. So I know way better what I need to do and how I should do it. And in beginning of 2021, I just discovered the NFT world, like a lot of people, I guess. And I was amazed by this technology and this proof of ownership that the NFT provide. So it was crazy. And I was like, wow, it could be crazy to make a game, like a trading card game in a heroic fantasy. And I was so pumped. Honestly, I told all my friends that I had the biggest idea of the world. And then I went back to sleep, and the next day I came back and checked online to see if any competitor had this idea. And yeah, of course, Splinterland has already this idea since 2018, so I was too late. So I was like, okay, never mind. Wasn't a nice try. But I always had this idea to create a game when I discovered NFTs, and also because I used to be a huge gamer. And for those of you that used to be a big gamer, you can see on the logo of Heroes of Arcan that we have a lot of touches and tribute to big games such as League of Legends, World of Warcraft. I used to be a big player of World of Warcraft and League of Legends. So yeah, so that's all takes place, and with the possibilities of the crypto, we can now make a game, and I would be more than happy to present that game to you. But yeah, so since 2021, and I discovered NFT, I study a lot, I invest a lot in play to earn, and in NFTs too, and I did a lot of DeFi. And you will see when I will present the project the project has been made by a team of people that know crypto. And unfortunately, it's not the case on all the projects, so that's why it's very important. Once again, before I present everything, I'm telling you the project is very good. For me, it's one of the best I've seen investor standpoint, of course, it's one of the best projects I've seen in a while. But as it's my project, I'm a little bit biased. All right. So please, if you're interested in the project, go on the website, check the white paper, come on Twitter, come on Discord, ask us some question to be sure that every doubt that you could have will get an answer. All right. So it's very important for you to do your due diligence, and as we say in crypto, Dior, do your own research to avoid having a wrong project. It won't be the case with Heroes of Arcan, and I will explain you every point, every detail why it won't. All right. So Heroes of Arcan, what is it? It's a strategic game on the Wax blockchain, and the point of the game will be to collect, to adventures, and to build. So as every strategic game, you and most of the game, to improve and to grow, you need to get some resources, and that's why the collect part is present. The adventure part is like any RPG game or heroic fantasy game. You need to grow, so you need to send your heroes to adventures, to do some quests, to open some chests, and to solve some mystery. And like this, it will help you to get better and better by getting some rewards. I will show you everything later, don't worry. And then we have the build. As every game, you need to build and to grow. So at some point, you will have enough resources to grow and to get a better village that will transform to a city, and that will provide you a lot of objects that you can use to get better and better. And you see, like, this is how you grow and how you improve in the game. So as I said, Heroes of Arcan is a strategic play to earn, and it will be on the Wax blockchain. So I know the Wax blockchain is not the most famous blockchain right now, but I'm telling you, before launching my own project, I used to be a big play to earn player, and I still play a lot of play to earn. Honestly, if you want to play to earn in 2022, there is nothing such as Wax blockchain. It's for me the most reliable blockchain. There is zero transaction fee. Oh, there is an echo.
CEO, if you don't mind. Oh, no, that's because I muted myself. Sorry about that. But if you don't mind, tell us a little bit about Wax. Yeah, I'd love to hear that.
Yeah. I'm coming there. So the blockchain is like zero transaction fee. You know what? I'm going to show you right away. So I'm going to show you the presentation. I'm not going to explain you the market. But yeah, so Wax is a very good blockchain. It's like zero transaction fee. You have 23 million daily transaction. So it's pretty good, and you don't have to pay anything. So it's pretty interesting because I have the stats on play to earn, and 21 transactions per day per player are made every day. So that means that if you play, for example, on Polygon, on Ethereum, for example, or on BSC, it costs you the price of 23 transactions every day. Now, with Wax, you don't have to pay anything. It's just like free. To make the blockchain work, you just have to stake a little bit of money of Wax, which is the token of Wax, and that's it. You don't have anything to do, so it's pretty easy. So it's totally different, and also in a development standpoint, the language programmation, it's C++. So that means that a lot of people that already know C++ instead of Rust or Solidity can come and build on Wax. So that's pretty good. And honestly, for now, I really feel that if you want to launch a play to earn, it's very smart to go on Wax. You see, I have friends that launch on Polygon, on BSC. It's not smart because it will cost a lot of money for your users, so it's not the best way to do. And a lot of people are talking about Immutable X, but right now, as I'm talking, they are not ready yet. I have no doubt that they will be in 1 or 2 years, but right now they are not yet. So for me, it made all the sense to go on Wax, and also, my question at some point when I was looking for which blockchain should I go to was like, why companies such as Mattel, Hasbro, Atari, Funko, Capcom, Sony with Spider-Man spend hundreds of thousands of dollars in R&D, or million, I don't know, I don't have the number, to look for the best blockchain for their project, and they went on Wax blockchain. When I see that, I'm like, okay, those companies spend a lot of money to go on Wax blockchain. So that validate what I was thinking about this blockchain. That is the best blockchain for this project. So that's why we decide to go on Wax. And honestly, if you know how to use the BSC, MetaMask, Polygon, Avax, whatever, Wax is way faster and way easier. Honestly, it's like a no-brainer. You can connect with your email address, your Gmail account, and that's it. Like, it's so no-brainer for me to have player. And also, we needed something super simple and with zero transaction fee, because the way we want to make evolve the game at some point will be like this. So to go back to the game, Heroes of Arcan. So what is good with that is we really want to build a game where people have fun, enjoy, and also can play how they want. So let's say I'm going to go back on the main logo. It's way better. So if you want to play like a casual gamer, like 5 to 20 minutes a day, you could, right? But if you want to do like me when I was playing hardcore video game and playing hardcore, which is like you want to optimize every little details, having all the bonuses, you could do too. So it is really a point of view when we talk about gaming. We are not all the same gamer, you know. Some people just play when they're in the restroom, some when they're in the transport, some just to relax. But some of them, it's very a passion and they love to enjoy, they love to improve, they love to be better. And that's why it's very important for us to give this opportunity to everyone. We don't want that people that play 5 to 10 minutes are lost, and we don't want that people that play like hardcore are not rewarded for that, you know? So that's why we want to leave it open to everyone and to have everybody enjoy the game as they want to enjoy, you know? So the point of the game, it's easy. We have 3 main gameplay. The first one, you have some tools, you go get some resources to make your village grow, right? The second, you have some heroes, you send them to quest to get some rewards and as again to grow. And then you will have in a later version the buildings where you put the building, you build them, and that will produce you some tools, some objects, some bonuses for your village, and that will make you better and better and better. But each part of the game that is collect, adventures, and build will be a totally different gameplay. So let me show you few gameplay right now. I'm going to show you the resource one and the heroes one. It's the most easiest to understand. And also about Wax, I didn't tell, but it's a clean and carbon neutral blockchain, and it's very important for us. You know, if you can see, we can compare to. Wait, I have a. Can you hear me? It's good.
Oh, you're great. I'm looking at the website.
Okay. Perfect, because I had a pop-up telling me that asking me if I wanted to join a private channel. I don't know. Anyway, so what is good with that? It's that we have like a clean carbon neutral blockchain, and it's awesome because you have like you can see the difference with Ethereum and Bitcoin, you know, and Wax is like using 0.01% compared to the 100% of the Bitcoin. So it's very good, and also we're gonna give back 1% of our income to Pencil of Promise, that is a charity that builds schools all over the world in Africa, Asia, and Latin America. So it's very important for us and also for me. It was a dream since I was young. So I'm super happy and proud to partner with them. So yeah, so as I said, the gameplay. So we have 3 factions, and each faction will fight against the other. So we have the Wiser, they are the Wiser as the name, the Conquerors, they are more like warriors, and we have the Preacher, they are more like strategical person. So it's very good because each will have their opportunity, and we will have a lot of fights regards to the faction. With challenges and with game, like the faction that do the most this action during the week will earn like a big prize. So the game will be in 2D because we are aiming to go on mobile industry later on. So we don't want to do like a AAA game or like a 4K game. You know, we want to do something simple. And why we want to do that? Because we really want to launch the game super soon, and it was the best way. So the game will launch this summer. And so that's why it's going to be super early, you know. And so the gameplay, you have the crafting system to get resources. So first you're going to craft some tools, right? And with these tools you're going to get some resources. So you're going to have you have 3 tools per resources. So the wood, the food, the gold. And what is good with that is you can send all of this to either get better tool and to improve your production capacity, or you can take profit and sell them, and then you can, cash out if you want, or you can, sell it, buy other objects in the game and come back and improve with other way to play, So it's very good and very important to have this strategy and this way of playing, if I can say it like this, So I'm really happy to present it like this, because it's a big way for people to play the way they want, as I said. Now, the second way of playing will be the adventure part. So you're going to have some heroes. So you can see the orc is one of our heroes. We're going to have a lot. We want to add like a lot of heroes frequently. And then your heroes, you're going to send him to quest. And when you're going to send him to quest, you're going to get some rewards. So it will be resources, it will be arcanics, that will be our in-game token. It will be like our main currency in the game. And we will also have some NFT cards. Now, as you see that the cards have different colors, it's normal, because we're going to have a rarity system that will be also the same for the heroes. And the rarer your tools or your heroes or your NFTs will be, the better it will be. So you can have different rarity. So we took the code of Eric Fantasy Universe, and you see that we have like 5 rarity. So why we did that? We did that to put the RNG inside of the game. So for the non-player here, RNG is the random generation situation. All right? That means that we can have, for example, I think someone is talking because I have an echo.
Is that better?
Yeah, it was better. Sorry, I had an echo. So the RNG means that, for example, you want to go to craft a pickaxe, like a normal pickaxe, right? And as you get some luck, instead of getting a normal pickaxe that costs you the same, but instead of that, you will get an epic pickaxe. So that's pretty cool, right? Because that can really tell you that in that game, you don't have a linear progression. You can like have events that make you be the best super right away. So it's pretty good, and I really love that because we really want to be a game. It's very important for us. So you can see that we're gonna have this system, and we also have another system. This other system will be that you can have, like, for example, the pickaxe in normal, or whatever the tool or whatever the heroes, and you can have another one with the same rarity system and put them together, so fusion them and make it rarer. So if you have, for example, 2 pickaxe or 2 eggs or 2 whatever you want in normal, you put 2 of them and it become an uncommon one. So you see, you fusion them together and you will get a better productivity or better statistics. And what is good for you, it's like you can improve in the game like this. Because if you are deep in the game, of course, you want to go to the legendary one, right? But at the same point, what is good for the ecosystem of the game, it's allowing us to control the supply, So it's very smart. And I really love that, the fact that the more people are going to play, the rarer it will be to get normal NFTs and uncommon and rare, because people's going to fusion it, so they're going to burn it to reduce the supply. So that's pretty smart to do that and to control the supply of the game, because as you understand, the rarer the NFTs will be, the more expensive they will be too, So that's it. The game is really like, you have tools, you go to get some resources, you have heroes, you send them to quest, and then you manage how you want. So you will have some decision to take to get the best decision, the best strategy to maximize your result inside the game. So it's pretty good. So now that we are talking about getting some resources, getting some reward, we are going to talk about how can we earn money inside the game. Because right now I was talking about the play, the gaming, and now we're going to talking about the earn, from play to earn. So how you can earn money in the game. So most of the people they want to play or play to earn or invest and play to earn, they have only 3 ways of earning money, right? We're going to have 4 ways. I'm going to tell you all of them. So the first one will be the easiest one. And it's simple. It's you buy the token cheap, you sell it high. You make a profit, congratulations, right? The second one will be you do the same with the NFTs. So you buy a NFT cheap and you flip it more expensive. So very, very, very easy. And the third one will be to play the game. So you play the game, you get some resources, and you can craft new NFTs with it, and you can get the resources and take them out of the game and make some profit also. So you will have 2 ways to make profit inside of the game directly, because indirectly you could stake also some resources, stake some tokens, and to make more way in passive income. But it's not all, and that's all our plan for that. We want to add a system that is a renting system, such as for those who know the scholarship system in Axie Infinity, which means that hello.
I put them on mute.
All right. I just as I'm talking, I just hear like a little noise. I didn't know if someone wanted to talk or not. So okay, it's fine. Thank you. So yeah. So what I wanted to say is that so we have a fourth way. The fourth way will be simple, like a renting system, and the renting system is like, for example, me. I have a lot of NFTs inside the game because I'm a player and I love the game and I really have a lot. But I don't want to use them because I don't have time to use them. I don't have time to play with them, or I don't have enough space inside my game to play with all of them, So what I can do is like I can rent it to people and make passive income on my NFTs. That's awesome, right? Because right now, a lot of people have a lot of NFTs, but they don't do anything and that produce zero value. But with our game, you could have the renting system making you passive income with NFTs. And so first, for me, it's a big thing. The second big thing is that why we are doing that? To be innovative, of course, but not only for that. We also do that for one big reason. It's that at the end of the year, beginning of year 2023, we want to go on the mobile industry. So imagine now that you have a play-to-earn game at the beginning. You have people playing to that game. You have people getting some NFTs, and you have people that know about crypto that will rent to people that just start in the game in a mobile industry. Because the point is like, going in the mobile industry, we will aim a new market, a mass market, right? We will be on Apple Store and Google Play Store. And so what is good is that we will have a lot of new players coming in, and they won't even know that is a crypto game. Of course, we will notice it, we will explain everything, but most of them, they will just want to play to the game, and that's it. So that means they're going to use your NFTs, and you're going to make a lot of passive income. Because let's say that they arrive and they take your NFT, your heroes. Instead of having 100% of their revenue based from the hero, as they rent it from you, they will get only like 30% and you will get the rest. So that will be awesome, right? Because we're going to have a lot of new people coming in wanting to get your NFTs. So what is good with that is, now if you're a player and you believe in the project, why would you sell your NFTs? Right? Because you know you can make a tons of money in passive income in few months from that. That's the first question. The second question is like, if nobody sell their NFT because they all understand the power of the renting system, what do you think will happen to the floor price, right? It will go up, and it will increase. So it will be crazy because a lot of people is going to enjoy a lot. And also what is good with the mobile market is that it will allow us 2 new things. We're going to have one feature that will allow people to come inside the game just by putting their credit card and paying, and boom, they're in the game, like every other game, non-crypto game. I mean, so pretty good. And second stuff, it's that everyone that's going to play with the app is going to produce some money because they're going to watch some ads. And by doing that, we avoid the system of every financial project, every financial company needs new customers to make the company works. We won't need that because every customers that play, so every player that play to the game, they will just play and they will generate money with the ads. So it's a backup situation that will allow us to not rely only on the investment of the people. So I hope it's clear, but it's very a good way for us to make the game Heroes of Arcan in another way of just the play to earn market. Because right now the play to earn market is like a niche that is like crypto is a niche. Like there is not a lot of people that know about crypto. Of course, we as we join a lot of group, we have the feeling everybody knows about crypto, but go on the street and ask about crypto, nobody knows. And the crypto gaming is like a sub niche, like it's almost nobody. I remember my girlfriend, she went crazy when I was like, I'm sorry, I cannot come. I cannot invite you to dinner tonight because I just invest in a PKX, and it cost me $1,000. She got crazy, but then I made like more money with that, so she was happy. But yeah, so it's very crazy. So that's why we want to get our game out of this sub niche and going back to the sub market. To the mass market, sorry. So of course, at the beginning, we will be only a play to earn game to try all the economic to stat and to make sure that everything is viable. But as soon as possible, we're gonna go on the mobile industry, and it will be another world because we will have a tons of player and it will generate tons of money. So it's pretty smart. And my dream is like really. For example, my mom, she's like 60. She doesn't know anything about crypto, but with this, she could have the possibility to start playing her first play to earn without even investing in it because she will have her first resources. So, we want to put the game in the hands of everyone, parents, children, students, workers during their break, no matter who you are, you could play Heroes of Arcan. And that's really my vision with that. So we are building a huge universe with Heroes of Arcan. And in the future, I want to produce more game around it and really to be like my role model in that are Blizzard and League of Legends with Riot, so that's really my model to create a lot of different projects around it. And yeah, so I'm very happy, and the game is pretty insane. And so we also have like an anti-dumping system that is very important. So what is that? It's in a lot of play to earn, you have like big accounts, whales, and big accounts that start early in the game that accumulate the resources and the token of the game to dump it in one way. So the problem with that is that it's crashing the game. So that's why we put a way to prevent that. So of course we cannot go against the market, but we can prevent it. So how we're gonna do it's like in Arcan, all the resources will be perishable. So that's pretty good because you could, if you don't do anything, your resources will lose value. So for that, to counter that, you will have to either use them or either put them in a bank to protect them. And of course, by putting them in a bank, you will get a yield reward on that. So it's pretty smart, and it will give you the opportunity to get a bonuses and also to give back to the real player and to, in a way, a little bit to counter the whales that want to just dump and that don't want to play the game. So that's the first thing. Right now, we are doing. Wait, I'm gonna cough. My bad. So right now we are doing our ITO that will be next Tuesday, so May 10th, and it's getting crazy because we have whitelist for the round one, and we have like a lot of people and a lot of whales want it to be whitelisted. So I have some whales coming into my DM every day. Like I had to put my team on it to answer because I have like maybe 10 to 15 messages a day from whales that wants to invest like 10, 15, 20, 25 grand just to get whitelisted. So people are really crazy, and because they understand that the game and the project is very solid and very unique. And also I wanted to tell you the breaking news that I just had, and I'm so excited because that really validates the fact that the project is huge. we are joining a group, a network group, where in a board member, you have the people from the sandbox that directly validate our project. You have the people from Axie Infinity, from Illuvium, from Consensus, so the company behind MetaMask. You have people from Ultra Engine and the VP of Ubisoft that invite us to join their group. So that means that, whoa, the project is very solid, because trust me, they don't take anybody. And if they accept our project, that means that they really love it. And they send me some messages and some feedback that the project was huge and they already truly believe in it. And a part of those people are going to invest in the project. So that gives credibility to that project. And it's not like a lame project where nobody knows anything about crypto. You can tell that. And we really put a lot of bonuses for the game, for the token of governance and everything. So it's crazy. I'm so pumped because, like, a lot of people want to invest like crazy. You have a lot of you have a big company, big player inside the industry that validate the project. So it's very good, and I'm so exciting. So the ICO, as I say, will take place next Tuesday, May 10th, at, I would say, 9 p.m. In Europe zone, in Western Europe time zone. And what is good is, like, you could invest in wire transfer with euro or dollar. Not the best, because it's long. It's it's super long. But you could also invest in stablecoin with USDT or BUSD. And you can also invest with tokens such as WAX, of course, and BNB. So it's pretty good, because we know a lot of people from the BSC chain, now that we call the BNB chain, want to invest inside the game. So we wanted to give them this opportunity. So that's all for the game. That's Heroes of Arcan. It's pretty huge game, and I'm super happy to be here and to present it for you. So if you have any questions, just feel free to ask me out. And just for the surprise, I had a little surprise, and I wanted to give you 10 whitelist for your community. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna put inside the comments a link, a Google form that you will have to fill out, and we're gonna randomly select 10 people out of it, and you will be the winner. So let me just do that once you are getting the first question. All right.
I love it, man. Yeah, please put into the VC Open for Arcan Ama and giveaway. All right, I'm going to be as quick as I can with my questions, just to make sure my community gets some in here. But so you've obviously put a huge amount of work into this. How did you guys raise the funds to get this far? Because your pre-sale hasn't technically started yet.
Yeah, so that's a really good question. So right now, we didn't raise any fund. We have zero VC. We have nobody. So as I said, I have 100,000 followers in the French market, and I have companies since 5 years. I have 3 companies, one in the US where I live right now, and 2 in Europe that are marketing agencies. And so right now it's just my own fund. So, we start the development of the game. Everything is starting, and, we buy marketing. We create everything from scratch with my own funds. So I really believe in the project. So I cannot put my camera because for some reason it's not working. But like, I'm doxed. All my team is doxed. And if you want to see me, like, you can go on. You type Thomas Gio, Gio on YouTube. You will see me. Like, I have like 100,000 followers. I have a channel in English. On the channel, a YouTube channel of Heroes of Arcan, I do some videos so you can hear my voice, see me, and everything. I really believe in the project. So everything we did so far was from it was from our own funds, so we didn't raise any money. So I'm going to put you the Google form inside the comments. Hello to let me just write a simple message. But yeah, if you have any question, feel free to ask. I will be more than happy.
I see it in the comments. Thank you. And thank you from the Haven. All right. What are the taxes on this coin? Are there any?
So we're going to have not really taxes on the coin. We're going to more have like a classic protocol taxes. If you do DeFi, it's like we're going to have a small fee at the deposit and at the withdrawal. That's it. But then no tax in the coin. Like, you can trade it and that's it. You do whatever you want.
Okay. What is the deposit and withdrawal taxes on it?
So we're going to have some incentives. So it won't be always the same. Of course, we're going to talk about it. But for example, for the beginning of the game, the withdrawal taxes will be 0.99 cents, so less than 1%, and the deposit will be 3%, if I'm not wrong. So normally it will be around 5% in global, So it's not that much because other play to earn there are around 7, 8, or 10. So that show you a little bit of the what we can have, and it's the only way with the commission on NFT that we're gonna get some revenues, So that's it.
Excellent. All right, I'm going to jump to a very bullish question by Lilith here, one of our awesome community members. So, I mean, usually I would ask you guys a lot more, but that presentation was exceedingly thorough, man. Thank you. Yeah, I'll explain the marketing partner in a minute, Ben. Let's start with Lilith, though. Can I just hold the NFT and not participate in the game? And will I still get rewards if I do?
Yeah, so that's exactly what I say. When we will have the renting system, you can just like have the NFTs, put them to rent, and make some passive income with it. That's it. You don't have to play the game every day. You can just do that and make passive income with it. You will just have to log inside the game to to set up this option, but that's it. Like you could just not playing and make passive income.
Excellent. All right, let's see. You know what? I'm going to ask a question real quick here. Lilith, your questions are awesome. I'll get to a few of them right now. But so one thing that I've got to be honest with you, I'm not into P2E very often, but my community is, and I hear a lot of feedback from them. And one of the things they're the most concerned about are people botting and cheating in the system. Do you guys have anything designed to stop that?
Can you repeat your question, please?
Do you have any anti-bot or anti-cheat?
Yeah. So as I say, the fact that we have an anti-dumping is going to prevent the people to just use a bot, because if you use a bot, okay, you can use your bot, but at some point your resources and everything you did will worth nothing. So you couldn't do that. So you can try if you want, honestly.
Okay, sounds good. I'd like to hear that. All right, let's go back to Lilith, and then I'm sorry, Sim King, I will get to yours as well.
Sorry. Did you hear what I say with the bot and cheating?
I did, yes, the anti-dumping that you referred to.
Okay, because I was saying we have the anti-dumping system, so you can use a bot, but it will not be useful because your resources will lose value if you don't use them. So makes no sense,
Yeah, I like the perishable aspect of that, man. I've never heard that before. That was pretty cool. All right, let's see. How can you ensure people about Arcan stability in the long run, especially with the markets day by day growing more cutthroat with extra competition?
I love that question. So as I said, we cannot control the market, of course, but we really want to make sure that when we create the Arcan token, we wanted to make sure that we have a utility for the token. Most of the play to earn, they create token, but the token is useless. So what we're gonna do with the token is we're gonna have like a lot of utilities. So if you stack the token, you will have a lot of incentive to do it. Once again, our state of mind is like, you trust us, we're gonna give you back way more. So what we're gonna do with the Arcan token is that if you stake it, you're gonna have like as everyone, the yield reward. Okay, good, it's not super sexy, it's like everyone do the same. Okay, fine. Now you're gonna also have like a extended DAO vote. That means that the more you stack, instead of having like one token equal one vote, you're gonna have like maybe two vote equal one token. 3 votes, to give you more power. Because if you stake, like, for example, if people stake for 1 year, that means they believe in the long-term project. So they have all the reason to be rewarded for that. So it's very important for us. That's the first thing. Okay, but not that sexy, right? Now, let's go to the sexy place. So we're going to also have some NFT drop with specific price. So you will have some discounts just by staking your token. So that's the first thing. You will also have some airdrop of the game just by staking. So imagine you just stake, and every week or every month or every 15 days, we're going to airdrop you some some token or some resources of the game just for you to play more or to just reward you because you trust us, you know? So you will be like a part of the team. So it's very interesting. But it's not all. You're also gonna get resources airdrop or token airdrop from all the games. And I know no play to earn right now are doing this, but it's so smart because it will allow you to discover new project if you want to play with it. Or what you can do is like you can just like sell those airdrop and take some profit, you know, and buy more Arcan, you know. But no, you can do whatever you want with it. So it's pretty cool because it's a gift, you know. So we already have some games that we want to partner with them to do that.
Great.
You can
And we're going to get to your partnership in just a second here.
exactly. But wait, it's not that all.
No, please,
It's not
please.
that all. I'm sorry, I didn't finish yet. And we're gonna also have something very cool for Heroic Fantasy Universe. If you follow Fortnite or League of Legends, they made a lot of money just by selling skins. So it will be just normal for us to do the same. But we won't do like this. What we want to do is like selling specific NFT drop for heroes that are skins for heroes, but it won't change the statistics of the players, of the heroes. It will just change the skin. But as we're gonna sell only to the staker, imagine now that as you are staker, you have the opportunity to buy it, but the supply will be very, very limited. So that means that in the long term, you're gonna have a big, big reward because if you sell it back on the secondary market, it will cost like a lot of people that want to collect all the different skins of the heroes. And we know in those type of games, there are a lot of people that wants to do it. So it will be very crazy. And also the last bonuses will be that the more you stack your token, the more you're going to make in percent in shares of your passive income. So at the beginning, if you stack 0 token, you won't make like 70% of what people is making. You will make like maybe just 40%. And the more you stake, the more you will get to the 70% to make the passive income. So you will see we have a lot of ways to incentive people to stake it and to reduce the selling pressure. So as I said, we cannot go against the market, but we can prevent and avoid by having smart utilities to our token. And we're going to add more bonuses to the people that truly believe in us and truly stake the token. And also we have a part of a fund reserve that will be used for buyback and burn.
How much is going to buyback and burn?
So we're gonna have 5% of the total supply to do that, and we're gonna do it not every time. We're gonna do it if we have like a small decrease. If we have a big dump, it will make no sense to just do it. You know, we need to do it organically, step by step. So that's what we want to do, and we're gonna calculate all the time based on the medium average price of the token, like kind of a zone where at this point we need to buy back and burn, you know. So it will be a lot of math, and our developers are already on it to make something the most organic as possible, you know.
Awesome. You have a lot of work going in this project. It's actually quite exciting. All right, let me see. Next question I'm going to ask. So Sim King, I feel like a lot of these were answered pretty thoroughly. The favorite one that I'm going to ask right now is, so what security features does your contract have? Do you guys have a multi-sig wallet for your marketing and dev wallets?
So yeah, of course, we're gonna have a multi-sig wallet with at least 3 people. So for people that don't know what is a multi-sig wallet, is like to validate a transaction, you need to have the 3 people at the same time signing the transaction to be sure that the funds are validating. So, you know, like if someone wants to come in my house and have a gun on me, can do whatever he wants. I could not give him some money. You know what I mean? And same for from people of my team, and nobody else except us will know who in our team will have the fund. So that's very good. That's the first thing. And the second thing, I'm so sorry, I'm not going to talk a lot about the development part because I'm not a developer. I don't know anything about it, but I know that my team is going to securize everything because they made 4 other projects on the Wax blockchain, so they know how to do it. They never had any problem. And as I said, like, not today, but normally I'm showing my face, you know, I put my reputation at stake. So of course, security will be my first priority for this game, such as the cheating, such as the security of the funds. So don't worry for that. It will be secure.
Awesome. All right. Let's see. Well, I guess I should ask this. How large is your team and how did you guys come together?
Oh, that's a very good question. So right now, if I count everyone, like with the moderators and all the stuff, we are like almost 40 people. And the core team, we will be maybe 25, let's say. Yeah, 25. And how do we come up together? So I did a meeting with people from my team, from my marketing agencies and every people that I knew, and were working around me. And I say, hey, it's been 2 months I'm working alone on this project. I really want to do it. Who wants to join me? Are you here? Are you out? So you have people that was like super pumped, and some of those that were like, oh no, I don't know a lot about crypto, so I'm gonna pass. And we start the team like this, and then we hire people along the way, and we join like we were joined by a lot of people, advisor that knows a lot about crypto. Like all our team, all combined, I think they work on like maybe more than 25 projects in cryptos. I'm sorry for the that they don't want me to tell the name of them, so I cannot tell you. But if you are on the
Sorry.
BSC, if you are on the BSC, you use them a lot, I'm sure. So it's big project, and I think in combined they make like a TVL of maybe 300 or 400 million, in combined all the project, So that's pretty good. They have a lot of experience, and that's cool. And it's also easy. First point is like I'm known in my field in France, so it's like super easy to get people to come to work with you. It's much easier than if you're nobody, you know what I mean? And also when people start looking at the project, people that knows about crypto, it's like kind of a no-brainer. They're like, yeah, I need to go on that project, like I want to work for that project because it's insane. So that was kind of easy to build a team, super talented, because they all believe in the project, they all see the vision that we have, and so that's why it's very interesting.
Excellent, man. All right, we're going to jump to VC in just 1 second, but we have a lot of phenomenal questions that I'm going through right now. Let's see. We're going to ask Albert Einstein's question. Are there going to be voting rights or any, governance rights given to whales and high-ranked players of the game?
So we were thinking of that. Maybe we're gonna go give like a little prizes to the big player of the game. It won't be necessarily whales, it can be like how many hours did you play, how many quests did you do, and you don't have to be a whale to do a quest. Because for me, I think it's not fair to all the time in project reward the whales, because it's kind of an endless game where the more you have money, the more you get money. So I don't want to do that. As I said, it's like a game. So I want that if you play the game, no matter how much you have, you just play and you get rewarded. And what I said, it's like the more you will play, the more you will have situation where you will have random situation and luck. So just by playing and being like a shrimp, like a small investor, just because you get luck, you can get like a legendary heroes, and suddenly like you make like 100 times your profit, so that's the point. So that's the first thing. And also the second thing is that we are not going to reward a lot of individual people, but more the faction. So that's why no matter if you're a whale or a shrimp, as I said, you need to come up all together in the same mission, because everyone will win. You know what I mean?
That's great. No, yeah, I hate when whales have tons of governance in projects that I'm in because they'd like to stop everybody else from selling so they can figure their stuff out most of the time. Okay. All right, guys, we're going to go to VC. We have time for about 2, maybe 3 questions. We're going to go 1 question at a time, and please don't speak over each other.
Okay. Can I ask one question, okay?
Albert Einstein, you already had your question in the text section, buddy. Let's let somebody else take a chance. That's all right.
All right.
Thanks, man. Who else has a question right now?
Bugs Bunny.
Hi, guys.
Bugs.
Yeah, okay.
Council, all right, buddy. Go ahead. Hey, how are you?
Hey, it's my first time. Can I ask my question?
Yes, you may. Absolutely.
In your website, I saw that we can upgrade our card by fusion, right? So my concern is there any possibility that the fusion may fail, or is it 100% guarantee successful?
Very good question. Love it. No, it's 100% sure that it will be successful, but for that you will have to get the tools or the heroes in the right amount. That's it. But yeah, it's 100% chance to be successful. We don't want to be like punitive on that. Like imagine you try to fusion it and suddenly you lose all your NFTs. So it's not fair. Maybe if we do a system like this, it won't be like for such higher thing. You know, it will be like for small object that won't cost a lot because otherwise it's not fair. Like imagine you spend like 20 days to get like the new X and you try to fusion it and boom, you lose it. No, it's not fair. You know, we want it to be a game before everything else. So we want to people have fun.
Love it.
Okay,
I hope
that's
that answers the
great.
question, buddy.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here. Welcome to the Haven.
Yeah,
All right. Is that Hendoko?
Yes.
It's only showing me him speaking. We'll go Hendoko, then Minstrel David. Go ahead, guys.
All right. I have a question. I see the most about the games are about find resources, fusion the NFT card, and use tools which allows for obtaining the resource. But I didn't see any feature on the game which is make players' adrenaline rush stronger, like win or lose, like that. So how are you gonna make the game more interesting? Thank you.
Very good question. So as I said, that the part that you said, it's a part of the game because we're gonna have the correct part, so the resources, the adventure with the quest, and the building. So as I said with the previous question, no, the fusion will always succeed, but your quest can fail. Your tool that you want to use can break, so you will have to get more resources to fix it and build it back. So you know what I mean? As I said, we want to be a game, so there will be a lot of RNG system, so a lot of random situation that you didn't prevent, and it won't be like a linear system where you do that and it always happen the same. No, like if, for example, when you collect the resource, like in real life, you can have like a very good luck and you have like a lot more resources than you expected, but at the same time, you can have a lot of bad luck and your tool can break. And it's okay if it break once, but imagine it break twice in a row. You would be super pissed, you know? So you will get the adrenaline because we want that things in Arcan never happen the way you think it will. Of course, we're going to have like a base, right? But we want to have like surprises and random situation for you to never expect what is going to come. And like this, you're going to have adrenaline. You're going to have to think about the strategy. And so that's why people can bot if they want, but they cannot counter and prevent everything that is going to happen. Like it will be too hard for the bot, I guess.
What I mean is is there any plan for you to make so people can play against each other, like to make it more interactive like that?
No, it's not the point of the game. It won't be a multiplayer game right now. You know, like as I say, we are launching in 2 or 3 months, so we cannot add all the features. So we're gonna have like the first version, and every 2 or 3 months we're gonna have new features coming in, new NFTs, new heroes. So the game will evolve a lot. So right now it won't be a multiplayer game, but as I say, we are building a whole universe. So at some point, like in 1 or 2 years, we can clearly build like and implement a new part of this game where it's a new gameplay, a new multiplayer system with like trading card game, auto battle chess game, you know. So that's why it's very cool to start with simple and then to add some more feature about it, you know.
Okay,
I love it.
right,
I hope that
thank
answers
you.
the question. Thank you, Hendoko. Thanks for always being here, buddy. Minstrel David, you are going to be our last question. Go ahead. Okay, it seems like Minstrel David's not available right now. Does anybody else have a question? Okay. That is rare for the Haven. You gave a very thorough presentation, sir. If you'd like to give us any closing comments, first off, thank you so much for doing us the whitelist spots. That's very kind of you. If you have any questions, please go ahead and or any final statements, forgive me. We'll get that on the recording, and then we'll end the recording in just a minute.
All right. Thank you so much for having me. It was awesome. I hope you guys enjoyed the project and the presentation of it. And yeah, so for people that want to join and to invest super early, the ICO will start on May 10th. Everyone that are whitelisted will get 5% cashback bonuses directly send them to the game. So it will be free bonuses for you to start playing. So it's the way we want to do it. So for that, you need to be whitelisted and invest in the round one. So for you to understand, the round one will be only on whitelist. So that's why please fill out the form to get a chance to get whitelisted. And what is good is like you're going to get a token at 25 cents. Now we're going to list the token at 70 cents. So that means if you are pretty smart, you do, if I'm not wrong, it's almost times 3, at the listing. So it's pretty good for you. And you will just have this opportunity because you invest early and because I'm here today to present you the game where most of the people don't know yet the game. So you are super early. And so if you want to have a chance to get a good multiplayer, it can be good. And as I say, the token will be listed this summer. So it's pretty short term, it's not like some of the ICO where it takes like 6 months or 1 year and you forget about it. So yeah, thank you so much. And I hope you really enjoy. Please go on the website, check the white paper, come on our Twitter, Discord, and talk with us and ask us some question. And the community will be more than happy to talk with you, to answer your question, and to be here for you. Thank you so much for having me. It was a pure pleasure, and I hope you really enjoyed that. And sorry for my small English grammatical mistakes. I hope it was clear for everyone. Thank you.
It was very clear, buddy. You speak better than I do. All right, let me end this recording.